the United States launched a series of airstrikes against Sunni militants in northern Iraq on Friday, using Predator drones and Navy F-18 fighter jets to destroy rebel positions around the city of Erbil, the American military said Friday. The strikes were aimed at halting the advance of militants with the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria toward Erbil, the Kurdish capital, which is home to a United States consulate and thousands of Americans. The action marked the return of the United States to a direct combat role in a country it left in 2011. Warplanes dropped 500-pound laser-guided bombs on a number of targets, a mobile artillery piece that was being towed from a truck and had begun shelling Irbil, a stationary convoy of 7 vehicles, and a mortar position. The airstrikes also presented the first significant challenge yet to months of unchecked expansion by the Al-Qaeda offshoot, which has swept through much of Iraq and neighboring Syria over the past year, annihilating its opponents, capturing valuable resources and declaring the creation of an Islamic caliphate in a nation-sized chunk of territory. U.S. officials also stressed that the American intervention was narrowly aimed at the protection of American diplomats and officials living in Irbil, where the large U.S. consulate has been swelled by evacuees from the embassy in Baghdad and where the U.S. military runs a joint operations center alongside Kurdish forces. Kurdish fighters, known as Peshmerga, have been hard-pressed in recent days by the militant fighters, who have seized several towns near Irbil from the Kurds and took the Mosul Dam, one of the most important installations in the country. The airstrike appeared intended to help stem the tide. Many members of religious minorities in northern Iraq, including Christians, have fled to Kurdish territory to escape the advancing militants, who have imposed harsh fundamentalist rule in areas they control. ISIS fighters had come within 25 miles of Erbil in a rapid advance that took American military planners by surprise. After weeks of appealing to the United States for arms and ammunition to help in the fight against militants, Kurdish officials expressed gratitude for the intervention. "We never lost hope that our friends would come when the circumstances were there," former Iraqi Foreign Minister Hoshyar Zebari told a news conference in Irbil.